Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I am going to flip through Explode the Code Book 3. Before I open the book and show you guys what's inside, I do want to say that both Monique and David have not finished Book 2. David is halfway through, but we are not going to be starting this book until August, until we start first grade, because they have gone through 2 books already in less than, I'm going to say, they started in March. So March, April, May. In less than almost 4 months, they have gone through 2 books. So they're going through, what am I saying? They're going to go through 2 of my books. So I don't want to waste ink. Ink is expensive. So I'm going to be using this. In August, this video is being shot in middle of May. So this video is going to be put in August for you guys who wanted to know. But I have my both hands free because I have my camera up in a tripod. And this is the second time I am going to be filming my videos in my tripod because I feel a lot more comfortable, using 2 hands when it comes to showing you guys the books. So I don't have the first page where it says what this book covers, so I'll read it from online. So for you guys who want to know what this book covers. This is Explode the Code Book 3, 2nd edition. Essential Lessons for Phonic Mastery. This book cover comes in this book. This workbook's the cover of the workbook. Why am I stuttering so much? The cover of this workbook is in color. I'll show you again, right there. But we don't have any black. We don't have any color. We only have black and white ink. So yeah. So let's just get started in telling you guys what this book covers. Explode the Code is a research-based multi-sensory Orton. I never heard of that name before, and it's not. Is it here? No. Orton Gillingham-based program that builds essential literacy skills. My reading today. Excuse me. Through direct systematic phonic instructions, providing a comprehensive overview of phonological awareness, decoding, vocabulary comprehension, fluency, and spelling. Students will gain the skills they need to read words, phrases, sentences, and stories on their own. Explode the Code Book 3 focuses on long vowels, and it is ideal for students in grade 1 and 3. Skills addressed through a variety of encoding, decoding, and writing exercises include words that present Y as a vowel, long vowel with silent E, and consonant and vowel digraph. Students will also practice blending sounds to read and write one-syllable words that include digraph and long vowel sounds. Two review lessons are included along with a post-test. So this is meant for grade 1 to 3, and we will be using this for the twins when they are going to be going into homeschool grade 1. I don't know what book 1 and 2 are meant for. Let me actually check. I think it's kindergarten. 1 second. Okay, book 1 is also meant for grade 1 and 3, and they did book 1 and 2 in kindergarten. So that tells you that you don't have to wait until whatever grade they say there to use the books. You can use it whenever your child is ready. So let's get started. Take this off. Okay, let me pull this camera a little back. So this is book 3. In the front cover, it does give you a little bit of a example of what they're going to cover here. If you actually look at the bottom, because this book is going to cover long vowels, it has mad and made. So you can actually have your child read this word and see if they can identify the difference. But let's get started. This is lesson 1. I'm not going to be FYI, I'm not going to be showing you guys the whole book because this book has 100 and something pages. It's going to take me a long time to go through it. But you guys can go online. Why is this so tilted? You guys can go online and they have a couple pages in christianbook.com that you can look more in depth of what this book covers. So lesson 1. Put the camera down a little bit. 1 second. lesson 1. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y are vowels. Circle the vowel. So they're going to have the child circle the vowel in the first lesson. Each lesson has, I think, 3 or 5 pages. We're going to check right now. Next one here is A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y are vowels. Sometimes vowels say their name. So it's asking the child to circle the vowel that says its name. So here it is. This is the third page, which is asking to circle the vowel. So they're doing it really easy. They're not doing too much work in the beginning. I do have the kids do 3 pages a day. Here is, if a vowel is at the end of a little word, the vowel says its name. So the reason I really like from what I read to you, sorry, this camera, from what I read to you in christianbook.com about what it covers, one of the main reasons why I really like the Explore the Code series is that it teaches the kids spelling, so I don't have to get another spelling curriculum. I think a lot of people don't know that it can, why is this camera so weird? That it can cover spelling, but it does. The kids have not become amazing spellers because of this curriculum. They have become amazing spellers because of phonics, but this workbook definitely helps. So this is page 4. And they also have them do a lot of handwriting. I'll show you. Why are the birds so loud? See, they have them do some handwriting and read, write, and exit out. Really, really, really nice. Again, I'm sorry about the birds. This is page 6. So you see, to go to the second lesson, that's a lot of pages. Like, that's how many pages I've gone through already. Okay. Okay, page 9. Okay, finally we reach lesson 2. And lesson 2 is going to cover to put a silent E at the end of a word and the vowel before it says its name. Add a silent E to the word below. Does your word fit the picture? So, here it is. Another really good thing about Explore the Code is that if your child gets too frustrated with, not frustrated, but gets too distracted with colors, this one does not have a lot of colors, so your child is not going to get distracted. It doesn't have color at all. What am I saying? But your child could color if they want at the end as like a fun activity. So here is what the child would do. Let's go into page 2, not page 2, but the next page. I should put some music when these birds are so loud. I apologize for that. I'm not really going to talk too much when I'm showing you guys the pages in that lesson because they introduce what they're supposed to do in the first page of that lesson, of lesson 2. They introduce what they're going to do in the rest of lesson 2. So nothing new. Pretty much the same thing, but different rules that they're going to do in each lesson. Okay. We're going to skip soon. I'm going to show you lesson 3, and then we're going to skip to another lesson. Because, again, this is really long, and I don't want the video to be super long. Lesson 3 doesn't have any explanation. Just looking at the picture and then circling the word. So, okay, we're going to skip to... Let's find a lesson, if I can. Okay. Lesson 5. So here we have the SH says sh, as in shell. X the picture that begins with sh sound. So here it is. So your child would do that. I'll show you a couple pages from lesson 5. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's go halfway. And let's find a lesson if I can. Okay, let's keep going. There's so much paper around me. Okay, here it is. Next, lesson 7. Bring it up a little bit. Here's the CH sound. Really, really easy. Skip a little bit more. Okay, let's find another lesson. If I can. It's like I think that I'm gonna like open the book up to a different lesson, but I don't. Oh, I did forget to mention. Here it is, a reminder. Gosh, these birds. I'm sorry, wait a second. Thank you. That the Explode the Code books have books that are half books, so there's 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, etc. I think until 6. They have until 6.5. But it's like more review on the lesson, on the things that they went over in the previous book. So 3.5 will cover a review, more review if your child struggled with what they covered in book 3. And I'm actually going to be using 3.5 because if you know anything about phonics and about teaching, why is this so annoying? If you know anything about teaching phonics, you know that long vowels are really, really hard to teach and they're really tricky. So I think using Explode the Code 3.5 is gonna be a lot better for the kids. We did not use 1.5 or 2.5. But yeah, oh, this is lesson 9, a review lesson. Really, really nice. Okay, we're just gonna continue. They do have kids read a lot and have them do a lot of writing, and that's really good for them. Excuse me. Okay, we have EA. Let's bring this up a little bit. EA can say the E as in ear. So the child will circle what the picture shows. Let's keep going. Oh, perfect. How you managed to open it to a lesson. Lesson 12 goes over OA and OW. Say O as in boat and blow. And Monique and David do know pretty much a lot of this, so they could do this book with no help without needing 3.5, but I'm going to give them 3.5 because I know that sometimes they forget the rules, the phonics rules, especially long vowels, and this will help, them remember. This is lesson 13, which is a review lesson, and EE and EA say E, AI and AY say A, OA and OW say O. I want to go to the end where they have like the pre-test. Okay, here it is. This is what they were talking about. Where does it say it? It says it has a test at the end. I can't find it in my computer, but this is a post-test, and they do have a teacher's manual, and they tell you what to do with these little post-tests. But for example, here it says teacher dictates C key for book 1 to 5. So I'll just, instead of like buying the teacher's manual, I'll just have him read these words, honestly. Like, I'll make my own thing. This one I never use. They have this thing here. I guess it's like they give them words and they have to spell it. And maybe I'll do it this time, but I don't think so. I put on my mask and say trick or, and then they write it. And here it is. I like to coast on my sled in the deep, and then you put snow. Why am I stuttering? Like, I'm so slow today. And here's the last pre-test or post-test, and it has them reading this little short stories. And for example, it's like, what am I? I can grow quite big. I give lots of shade. If you have a rope, you can make a swing in me. I have green leaves. I am a tree. So, really, really nice. And that is all for Explode the Code Book 3. Let me actually show you guys how much it costs online. So on the website christianbooks.com, it costs $6.89. But if you guys want a free PDF of this book, I'm going to write it right now. 1 second. I'm gonna write my Instagram. And you guys can send me a message on Instagram, and I will send you guys free PDF of Explode the Code. I have all of them if you guys want them. This is my Instagram at ECA Homeschool with this little symbol at the end. I don't know if you're supposed to put the symbol. I don't think it matters if you put the symbol, but I have free PDF of book 1 all the way through book 8, and also the half books. So if you don't want to pay, sorry, let me put that here. If you do not want to pay $6.89 for this book or for any of the other books, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make a video showing you guys all of the PDF workbooks that I have, especially Explode the Code, because I know it's a really popular curriculum workbook, I mean. And you guys can tell me in the comments down below if you guys want it, and I'll make a video about all of the workbooks that I have. Or you can shoot me a message in send me a message in my Instagram, and I'll send you guys the Explode the Code books to your email. And that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.